Being in the video archive business, I see my share of damaged tapes. And in this one, we're going to repair a miniDV tape that is actually broken midway. A lot of times they break it later, and that's simple to do that. But when they're in the middle of the tape, you have to be a little more delicate because the splice is going to go over the heads in the playback machine. So you got to make sure you do it right to avoid damage. And here's how to do it right. I wasn't even sure if I was going to record this or not, but I figured, you know, maybe somebody's got one of these miniDV tapes that's been snapped, and we're gonna have to splice this one before I can transfer it. So let's open it up, and we'll take a look at what's inside and how to go about fixing it. It's not that difficult, but I figured I'd show you guys how it's done. We're going to lose a little bit at the beginning, obviously, because it's crunched, so I'm going to take a little bit of the tape off at the beginning there and splice it back onto the leader. So we remove the screws, and then we need to lift the top off. So we do that by flipping the little latch on the side here, open up the lid, and then just lift the top off. Careful not to lose any of the parts, and it will just lift off the top here like that. As you can see, this tape is kind of crunched here. Oh, it's broken right in the middle here, so we're going to have to splice this tape in the middle. Something I don't really like to do, but we got to get this damaged section off here. You can see it looks like something was spilt on this tape. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's a bunch of this section of tape that is damaged. We're going to lose some. There's not much I can do about that. We'll just cut that damaged section off, and let's take a look at the other side. So we're going to release the latch and pull it back. It looks like it's not damaged that bad there, so we'll cut it again right here. And I'm going to have to just take a little tiny piece of tape. It goes on the back side, obviously, of the tape. I have to mention that because some bonehead made a comment when I spliced the VHS tape to the leader and said I put it on the front side of the tape when I clearly did not put it on the front side of the tape. It was on the back side of the tape. I do know how to splice tapes. We're going to stick this on here like that on the back side of the tape, and I'm just going to have a very slight overlap on the side on the other reel here on the back, again on the back side of the tape, and I got to trim this back. And I think I'm clear here. Yeah, I'm clear here. So we're just going to take the tape and lay it flat. Like that. This only has to get one pass. It's going to go through the player once and be captured all in one go. And I will not be putting this in my good player. This will go in that $20 camera. So now it's got to trim the extra adhesive off here, and then we can put the tape back together. And as I say, it's going to get done in one pass. Just like that. I'm going to trim off a little bit more off the side. Needless to say, there will be a disruption when this goes over the heads. Not much I can do about that, but we're going to try to save as much of the tape as we can. Cut it back a little more here just to make sure that no adhesive is going to make contact with anything in the camera that moves, like the video head. That's the one thing we want to make sure that we don't clip. There, I think I got that pretty darn close. Maybe take a little bit more off here. can tell it's cold outside because the heat pump, you can hear it in the background. It's just doing a defrost cycle now. Okay, we'll just spin this back. This is very delicate tape. Okay, once we get the tape back in position, make sure that the latch is still working, and then we'll just open the lid. Put it back on. Now I got to hold it closed while I turn it over to put the screws back in. And then to verify that everything's working properly, I will spin the tape back a bit. I've got a screwdriver bit that will fit in here. We're going to rewind it a bit, so onto the take up onto the supply side, we'll open the lid, and I got to release the lock down here by pressing that down, and now I can turn the tape back when I do that. So I press down the real lock to unlock it, and then I can turn. It's hard to do with trying to do it with on camera here, but there we go. The tape moves nicely. So I rewind this back to the beginning. I'm just rewinding it back so that I can put it in the camera and rewind it back to the beginning, and then say it will get get one pass and be transferred, and that'll be done with. Anyway, that's how you repair a mini DV tape. Thanks for watching.